Good morning, friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Zephyr, and in today's stream we're going to continue our Final Fantasy VII No Materia playthrough. So we're just going to pick up right where we left off yesterday, which was at the base of Gaia's Cliff. Alright, we're not completely done with the Great Glacier. We still got to do a couple things. By the way, everyone out there, thank you for stopping by. Again, my name is Zephyr. I stream every single morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. So if you feel like being awesome, be sure to follow us on Twitch, YouTube, all the good places. Really appreciate it. Helps us out a ton. You know, I've been thinking. What have you been thinking, Barrett? Seeing a place like this makes you realize how awesome nature is. But if anyone ever told me to live here, I tell them to, well, you know. I tell you one thing though, if I did have to live here, I'd change things around and make it better. Make the freezing mountain better. I guess Midgar is the total opposite of this place. Very true. When you think of it that way, Shinra don't seem so bad. Arg. What the hell am I saying? The Shinra not bad. We'll secure the route. You come up later. Alright, I think I got the party I want. Yeah. Alright, and they got pretty much their best weapons, physically. Oh, we didn't even get to touch the hot spring. Snow as far as you can see. Better watch where I walk. I'll place a landmark and start walking. Alright, yeah, we still gotta touch the hot spring. We might spend a little bit more time here than I thought. Because we gotta get the Alexander Materia. Anyway, hope everyone's doing awesome out there. Hope everyone's staying safe. Washing your hands a lot. Enjoying your time. Hopefully. Like I've been saying, it is a crazy world out there. And I adjusted a couple things on my microphone, so hopefully microphone sounds pretty decent. But be sure to let me know if it's distorted or anything, and I'll try to make adjustments. Alright. Bandersnatch. Like the Black Mirror episode. So I'm hoping today we can climb Gaia's Cliff. Maybe defeat the double-headed Hydra there. Yes, here we go. This is it. This is the only place not frozen. A hot spring. Now we just gotta go find that lady. Touch her with my hot spring hands. Okay. Frozen nails. It's an interesting name for enemies. Throw a stick of dynamite at you, blow you to sky high. $1040 XP. Let's get all the XP we can get. Alright, I think I got pretty much everything here too. Except the all materia. There's that one like added cut materia around here somewhere. And it blends in so perfectly with the background. It's super hard to see. Just keep an eye out there for me. Don't let me pass it. shred. Oh, these are the berserk guys. My whole plan with this was to be able to do an entire Final Fantasy VII run before we get the remake. I don't know, we got 5 days left, so that's what, 10 more hours? You're cutting it pretty close. I'm thinking I'll at least get to, like, Midgar raid area. Although, everyone out there in the world is getting theirs early. I just got an email, I think yesterday, from Amazon that mine was going to be delayed till the 14th. Oh man. I mean, upsetting, it sucks, but like, the world's kind of in a crazy state right now, so there are, as much as this is such an important game to me, and has actually inspired me to want to stream, and, you know, kind of get out there, face some of that face some of that anxiety, you know, but just kind of get out there. There are bigger problems out there than getting a video game early or late, so it is what it is. It still sucks though, but it is what it is. I was kind of thinking, maybe I'm a little crazy here, maybe I'm extremely not thinking right because it's Final Fantasy VII. It's almost thinking I should buy the digital version, and then I could keep the physical version as well, because the PS5 is going to be out soon, and with the PS5 it's going to be backwards compatible with PS4 games, a lot of PS4 games. So I'm like, maybe I could have like PS5 in my office, you know, where I used to stream, record everything, and have the physical copy, and then maybe put the digital copy on my PS4, put it out in the living room, you know, kind of have it more as a casual play. I don't know. Or I could just cancel the Amazon order and just get the digital. I don't know, but I really want that box art, steel case, all of that. Because you probably don't get that, right? I mean, you probably still get the soundtrack on the PlayStation, and you probably get the art book on the PlayStation to view. Like the the case and stuff. Like the Sephiroth case looks dope. It looks dope, and I'll take it. Yeah, I know if I cancel the physical order, I'd regret it. I'd be upset at myself. So I really want to keep it. All right, let's heal up a little bit. All right, I touched the hot spring, so kind of at this point, I'm just waiting to pass out. Wake up back at the house, and then go back and try to find the hot spring. Not the hot spring, the Alexander lady. Let's see. I have a little list of stuff to make sure I don't forget, because if you haven't noticed, or if you haven't been watching, a lot of times when I talk, whether we're having a conversation, I'm talking to myself, whatever, I lose my train of thought really easy. So I think it is pretty damn critical that I have like items I need to make sure not to forget, because I will forget them. Let's see, what have I forgotten already? I mean, the only thing that really runs or comes to mind is the nail bat in the Temple of Ancients. It's not that big a deal though, because someone sells all the weapons towards the end. But a lot of times, I'll buy new equipment at towns, and then play like another 30 minutes, and realize, oh, you gotta equip it. So, trying to get better at that. It's interesting with streaming because it's like you're not just playing the game, you're playing the game and like talking to people too. So it's almost like a split train of thought, which is probably a good idea. That, oh, these guys are a pain in the ass, I remember. Let's see. Yeah, so if I get really focused on a part in the game, like right now, I can very easily lose my train of thought. Might have to destroy him with limit breaks. Okay, let's see. Can we use some? Oh yeah. Man, these are the moments where magic would be handy. Oh God. Okay. I mean, if you're missing limit breaks, I'm calling that one. I ain't about to fight somebody that misses limit breaks. Because the physical attacks don't do it. I mean, I'm kind of stuck at that point. Oh man, that makes me. That giant weapon is a diamond weapon. The one that shoots Midgar and blows up Rufus's office. The one you have to fight on, like on the beach. I think that one is like immune to physical attacks, right? Like only magic works. I'm gonna have to be loading up on some like fire veils and bolt plums. Oh, I'm like fighting her before I should be fighting her. Oh, I haven't used Meteor Rain yet. I'm excited. Dude, I hope they have Meteor Rain in the remake. That's such a badass limit break. I'm trying to decide what game after this I want to play in the mornings. Because the mornings I really like playing retro games. Games I can... games I can like voice over, talk, say the character's lines. So I'm trying to think of what, I mean, honestly, ooh, that was so badass. I really want to play, I want to play Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 again. Clear Tranquil, we'll take it. I really want to play Final Fantasy 6 again. I'm in a big, like, Final Fantasy 6 replay mode. Oh, that always happens, man. Like, there's just something about these games where, like, I'll finish Final Fantasy 7, and then I want to play Final Fantasy 6, and then I'll finish 6, and I'm like, ooh, you know, I really want to play Final Fantasy 9. And I'll play Final Fantasy 9, spend 100 hours on it, and then play Final Fantasy 12, and then I just keep, like, rotating through, like, the same 6 Final Fantasy games. In my defense, I don't have 5 anywhere. I need to really do some research and figure out how to play 5. I really want to play 5. I mean, I wonder if it's available on Steam. I wonder if a decent version, I should say, is available on Steam. There we go. I just really don't want to... Okay, you passed out. There we go. I just really don't want to play with those, like, remade... You know what I'm talking about. Like, the mobile version... graphics. I'm not super crazy about that. I'm not super crazy about the art style. So I don't know, and I don't want to say I hate the art style, because I know a lot of YouTubers, people in the community really don't like the graphics of those like mobile version games. I feel like I haven't seen enough of it to like really hate it. And I have a really hard time hating any art, so I might have a preference, but hate's a strong word. Oh god, for 2 seconds I didn't know it was a pincer attack, so I thought I was like facing Yuffie. I'm like, wait. Okay, it's a pincer attack. I'm like, why am I fighting Yuffie in the Great Glacier? Maybe it was a brain fart moment. Probably. Yeah, we gotta go find Alexander Lady. Then we gotta climb Gaia's Cliff. Oh yeah, on the games I want to replay. I'm definitely gonna be playing Remake. Remake is probably gonna be an after the 2 hours, and that'll just be a game I like binge play as much as possible, to be honest. So, you know, probably do 2 hours of, you know, to finish 7, or 2 hours of like 6, or whatever comes up after. And then probably just binge Remake. The cool thing is, I don't know, you can't really see my setup, but my boom mark right here kind of moves over. Kind of moves over like that, and right there, I have a little couch, so I can just plop down with my wife. I have to reset up my like lighting and camera and stuff, but you know, you just plop down on the couch and just spend the whole day playing Remake. So I already thought of that, using my big brain. Yeah, I did kind of want to put the boom arm or this whole setup like over here on the right side, so it's much less out of frame, but then I'd be losing that functionality to be able to just move it around. So I definitely think Remake is going to be a sit down cozily and just play for hours. I'm not usually I can play video games for 8 hours kind of person. Like, I love video games. I love so much about them. I think they are the best form of media in terms of storytelling, in terms of interactiveness. You know, I think they're just that step above movies. They're that step above books. Cool. Level 2 limit break. We will take it. But yeah. I totally lost my train of thought. Don't hate me. I like video games. Yeah, I can't. I struggle playing stuff for like 8 hours like that. You know? Some people, dude, can just sit down and just play like 12 hours straight. Alas, I cannot do that. Although, thinking about like the future of what I want to do with this channel and everything, at this point it's definitely much more for myself. Definitely this whole thing is just more of a for me kind of thing, you know. And you know, maybe we'll see like what happens. You know, depending on growth, depending on, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, like, I've thought about future stuff I'd want to do. Something like those 24-hour live streams, those would be pretty fun. Like, do like charity collaborations. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I can dig that. I'm gonna do some like charity stuff. I mean, because like if you guys notice in my page, I don't have anything set up for donations. I don't have anything set up for like subscribers or anything. I don't know. At least just me. Here we go. I think we're in the place. Yeah, we're in the spot. Just me personally, like just me personally. Like I don't need your guys' money. Just come hang out, have a chat. Follows, totally would love follows, you know. So when you get on Twitch next time, it's like, hey, this guy, you know, he's a live streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm definitely not at all interested in the money aspect. You got a lot of nerve trying to touch me with the same dirty hands that touched that filthy hot spring. I'll never forgive you. Why do I hear boss battle music? Oh, she's got a pretty cool item to steal. If I can recall, it's like a amulet? Circlet, I think. It's a good one. It's like plus 30 magic attack or something. You know when you have that feeling like you gotta sneeze, and then you just don't sneeze? Ooh, good one, Yush. I think upon replaying this game, the sucky thing with when a confused ally hits you is it doesn't build your limit break at all. Well, it's all good. I think in Guy's Cliff there's a second ribbon. Ribbons are by far and away, the best accessory in the whole game, in my opinion. Once I get, yeah, there we go. Once I get the, there's an all materia somewhere around here, and the added cut materia. I'm not leaving until we get the added cut materia. If I have to look it up on Google where it is, we will. Yeah, I've noticed, at least through my playthrough now, right when I pick up Yuffie in the forest before Junon, I should start putting her in the party to kind of build her up and get her strong for Wu-Tai. Because I've noticed every time I do Wu-Tai itself isn't too bad. It's the fight with Gado that is really tough. You know, even with magic, enemy skill, the big guard, counterattack, whole setup, you know, there's still times where I die, multiple times. So the moment you get Yuffie, you should probably throw her in the party. Yuffie and probably Barret, because Barret has the sequence with dying. Just characters that have like one-on-one battles, you know, you kind of want to buff them up. Oh, where's that? I know it's just literally hiding here somewhere. Oh, and then it's so stupid because then you can't go back here. Oh, it's like a one-way street. Okay. We're gonna figure out where this damn materia is. I'm on Final Fantasy Wiki. Man, the background Final Fantasy Wiki is like the slums in the remake. It looks so cool. Man. Can be obtained from the Great Glacier. Wow, that's not very helpful at all. Okay. Added cut. We're gonna figure out where you are. I usually just look at like photo. Well, I guess everywhere in the Great Glacier kind of looks the same, I guess. So, damn, where are you at? Let's see. Because it is missable. If you don't get it now, you do miss it. Okay, where are you at? Where are you at? Circlet. Yeah, that was the weapon, or the accessory that you can steal from Snow. Alright. Finding travel. Okay, it says right here, actually. Travel from Area 5 along the path until you reach Area 7. Wait, where's Area 7? And wait, why is it showing that one then? To area on the second screen, you'll find a nearly invisible lying in the snow. Top right side. Northwest, away from 10? Okay. Let's see, is it this way? It looks like it is this way. Okay. Then travel through 3 snowy trails to the northeast. Is it that one? It looks like that one. Towards area 13. Where's area 13? Okay, I think we're in the right vicinity. I think we are in the right vicinity. It says towards 13 though. I'm thinking it's this way. I don't know, this looks like the I know it's around here. It says it's around here. Yeah, I don't think it's this. I think it might have been the other one. The other oh, and because I'm focused on this, I did not realize how low on health we all were, so let's do a quick little heal roundup. I guess I probably just could have meteor aimed and got rid of them all. I guarantee they should have a trophy. There should be a trophy in this game for picking up those materia that are so invisible and so hard to find, like this one, the added cut materia, and then there's one inside Northern Crater. I think it's contain? It's a container counter. It's like the last screen before you go down where you meet up with everyone. And it's like all rocky gray, and there's like that green center in the middle of the screen. No, it's not this one. Yeah, and there's like a materia behind the green glow, like totally behind it. Like, I don't know how anyone could see it. What's another one that's super hard? There's like an HP absorb, which isn't as big a deal because you get one in Wutai as well. There's an HP absorb, I think, in the Northern Craters along one of the, it might be like scene 3 or scene 4, like more in the beginning-ish sections of entering the Northern Crater, and it's just like buried into a wall. It's super hard to, it is super hard to see. Yeah, it might be the one down. Because I don't think you can go back up once you come down, unless I'm like crazy. And I would love to be crazy on that. We're not leaving until we get this. I don't think it was this. Take the trail leading to the northeast side of the screen towards 13. Like, so is it telling me to go back up? I don't think you can go back up, though. I swear, like, I've never been able to go back up. Oh man, I must have just walked right past it. Dude, I'm telling you, that's how invisible this thing is. Gotta love how I'm hunting for materia when I'm doing a no materia run. Still fun at least to collect them, you know? I don't think you can go back up here, unless I'm crazy. I swear I've never been able to. I don't know on this one. We'll get it. We'll get it. That's all that matters. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay. Yeah, like, I really don't think you can go back up here, man. Oh man, I promise you, I've played this game like over 20 times and I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, dude, we seriously just walked right past it. Man, we just walked right past it, did not even notice. Oh, perfect. I love it. I think the only other thing there's an all materia. Like in the little hut igloo thing. But yeah, once we get that, then we'll continue up Guy's Cliff. Yeah. There you are. It's a little itty bitty all materia. We will take it. I have a little handy list in front of me of everything to get before continuing on to the next spot. So all the important stuff, at least. Like safety bit, we got that. Added cut, we got that. Alexander materia, we got that. All materia, we got that. Let's save. Let's save. Maybe we'll take a little nap too, and then we'll save. To climb this cliff, you must check your route, and you have to keep your body temperature normal. Don't forget these two things. Like to rest a little? Oh yeah. Let's get some of those Z's in. Alright, onward to Guy's Cliff. It looks, yeah, it looks like, is it Gaia's? Almost looks like Gaia's? It's like AEA? Yeah, AEA? Gaia's? I imagine it's pronounced Gaia, but it looks like Gaia. I wonder. All right. Upward we're bound. Ooh, let's warm up that body. All right. I probably should have had this whole list in front of me the whole playthrough, but you live and learn. It's so interesting, like, how many times playing through this game and still talking to people who are passionate about this game, passionate about the series, and still learning new things. It's insane. You know, it's interesting because there's like, we have so much media available to us now, so many movies, so many books, so many video games. We cannot possibly play them all, watch them all, whatever. So, you know, it becomes more important than ever to kind of figure out what you like and to become passionate about that niche. And once you're passionate about that, to build a community with that, to join communities that are a part of that, and no matter how much you think you know, there's always people out there that know more. I thought I knew everything about this game. And then I have a follower who stops by from time to time, Cage, and he was telling me all sorts of stuff about like little sneak peeks in the game, or just things that I never knew. You know? It's very interesting. It is very interesting indeed. All right, we got to get that second ribbon. Oh, I think it's like one of the first things you can get too. It's like hidden somewhere. I think it's hidden somewhere. Gaius Cliff, whatever. Ooh. Hope everyone's doing pretty good out there. Just kind of chilling, playing Final Fantasy VII OG. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and just right away we got it. Awesome. I love it. Why you still got that? Let's give... Let's give... Yeah, you can have that. Okay. Ooh, that is some defense. We will take that. What about us? Oh! Yeah! What about you, Cloud? Anything for you? Let's take that one. No improvable weapons. We're all looking at that attack. Nothing yet. Okay. Maybe we'll throw some hypers on them, kind of get those limit breaks rolling. Everyone's good. All right, just kind of a little equipment check. When you get a ribbon, it's worth doing an equipment check. Like the best accessories in the whole game. All right. Ooh, he's barfing on me. Barfing on me again. No manners. No manners. Man, you already know these things are gonna look just absolutely terrifying in the remake. They've shown a lot of the remake. Definitely a little bit more than probably should have. Especially in that last trailer. There were moments in the last trailer I'm just like, it was just all new stuff. All new stuff. You know? Man. So many like video games and movies out there that just, they like spoil it for themselves. It's like when you watch a movie trailer and you see everything about the trailer. You see nerdy little Spider-Man Peter Parker. You see him get bit by the spider. You see him become Spider-Man. And you see him save the world. Like you don't gotta show all of it, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, I'm missing something. Do not die on me, Cloud. Man, I would love if stat. Ooh. That's cutting it close. I would love if status effects did not just disappear after battle. Like if they went after he finished the battle, like Cloud should still be poisoned. Why all of a sudden after the battle did he heal from poison? You know, there's a lot of things about this game where I definitely feel like they made it a little easier than it should have been, you know? I think there's a way on like the Steam version of Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. I think there's a way on the Steam version of Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it's like a mod or something, but you can replay the game and buff up the enemies. So everyone's like 25% stronger. What am I missing? Okay, I think I see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man, I got like an itchy nose. Blood suck. I want to suck your blood. I wonder if Cloud will have any katana swords in the remake. I wonder. He looks badass with the katana. Alright, Sid, do you got a new weapon, my friend? Better materia growth, but we're not after that materia growth, we are after attack power. Push the rock over, yes. I like how he just kicks it. Or we just kick that boulder off the ledge. I like how the screen's like vibrating too. And then the little wee. Man, it's like, look at that eerie green glow. Where does that fall into? Live stream maybe? I wonder if I can do the Wu-Tai side quest with Tifa. Tifa or Sid. I wonder. Or I mean, at least the second half of the side quest. We already did the first part. You know how long I didn't know how many playthroughs I played through, and I didn't even know that that ribbon was chilling over there? I think one time, only a few times ago, I was walking down that screen and saw like just a little bit of light from the... saw a little bit of light over there. I'm like, what is that? And I just went through the hole, went through the doorway, walkway, whatever it was. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, a ribbon. What? A ribbon? What is this? Replaying the game so many times, you can just find all these little itty bitty things, you know? That's a sign of a good game. Oh, I see you avoid these. I wonder how many throws. I think he throws 8 meteors. Walking through the archway there, why not? Alright. What do we got? Vampire bats? Evil heads. Why are they evil? Because they're bats? And this would be where having something like Aqualung would just be so handy. Yeah, I definitely think we can have enough time to attempt to defeat, was it Shizo? 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 Whatever the double-headed Hydra's name is. I think it's Shizo. Alright. I think it's right. Although I could be wrong. Are you gonna climb up, Mr. Cloud? Gotcha. I think I went the wrong way. Cloud's got a, or not Cloud, but Sis got such a badass spear. What even is that? Dragoon's Viper or something? Dragoon Spear. Bum ba bum. Alright, we're going back down. We're going the other way. Way we probably should have gone. Let's go up. I can just imagine these pre-rendered backgrounds with this little bitty character model on these like strings of graphics that they're allowed to go up and down on. You know, like the invisible overlay that is his climbing directions. I like the little flags that are blown in the wind. It's the little things. It is definitely the little things. Dead end? Then why are you going that way, Cloud? Alright, I think we can make it. I think it's 28 degrees where you pass out. Oh, we're cutting it close though. Ooh, I like save points. Well, let's use a tent and kind of heal up. Bomber. I wonder what the writing on their chests mean. It kind of looks like the Shinra writing, but I feel like it's not. Gonna toxic barf all over me again. Ooh, yummy. That does nothing. Oh, is Yuffie? Interesting. It looks like they're slowed down. Yeah, they're definitely slowed down. But they have ribbons on. So ribbons, they must not work against slow. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder why they wouldn't work for slow. I mean, slow is like the least offensive of the status ailments to have, so Man, those slaps sound slappy. Kaboom! Alright, the icicles. Ah, these guys are fun. Alright. Does that firearm lit? Oh, that is some good, yeah, we'll take all of that. But do they all have these? Bolt fire. Yeah, they all do have them, actually. It's like everyone is kind of equipped to the same family. Cool. They have super good defense, so have to fight a big old chunk of icicle. Like, what even is the point of this? Like, fighting an icicle? Icicle drops on me? Ultrasound. Man, what a name for an attack. Ultrasound. I'm gonna ultrasound you. I think they usually use like beta or like magic. No, not the with magic breath. That's the one that has like all of the. It's got all the elements, I think. It's like an all elemental attack, which I don't think is actually good because like if it's all elementals, then it could potentially heal him. Yo, Cage, what's up, man? Good seeing you again. How you doing out there in the world? Jump down to room below, not yet. I'm doing good too, just continuing our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Let's see, we got through the like the snowfields. Oh, Yuffie's about to die. We went through the snowfields. Dude, fighting the added cut materia was so difficult. That thing blends, just like perfectly blends in into the snow. But yeah, we're just climbing Gaia's Cliff right now. Gaia's Cliff right now. Oh, damn it. And fighting a big old chunk of icicle. Did you watch the Abe's Odyssey? I did watch it. Yeah. It was really cute. Man, I love it's like art style from PlayStation 1 games. Had like the wanted sign and everything on it. It was really cute. It kind of it almost reminded me of, did you ever play Medieval on the PlayStation? Kind of reminded me of that kind of style of like graphics and stuff. Yeah, I'll have to put it on my list of games to play. And that list seems to be growing so much lately. But yeah, it looked really cool. I still haven't gotten a chance to watch the like on the Smile stuff about the stuff after Final Fantasy VII, so I will have to do that. Let's see. I had a demo of Medieval. I got the PS4 remake, which includes an unlock of the original. Oh, that's cool. I haven't played the remake of it. But it looks awesome. The graphics on it look super cool. Yeah, that was such a fun game. It was literally like so Tim Burton-esque. I got a little bit of a soft spot for Medieval. I played that a lot when I was younger. The camera on it was terrible though. There are parts where you'd have to, I think on like the pirate ship at the end, where you'd have to jump over stuff, and the camera was so fidgety. I died probably a lot more than I needed to. Whee! I wonder what the point even is of fighting just giant icicles. Man. Like, what was the icicle doing? Just minding its own business, and we gotta come over and just start wrecking shit up. Sir Daniel Fortescue. Right, even just saying the name Sir Daniel Fortescue just sounds, reminds me of the king in like Shrek. Yeah, that is an awesome name. Sir Daniel Fortescue. I love the beginning cinematic of it, how he's supposed to be like some amazing hero, and then he dies like the first 5 seconds of battle. Yeah, that's an awesome game. Yeah, I'll have to check out the remake. I heard that it was coming out, but I saw the graphics and some videos of it, and it looks really cool. I think some people really wanted Final Fantasy VII to be like that, like same exact game, just with like touched up graphics. But I'm happy they went a totally different route. First guy to die before the battle properly begins. Yep, due to an arrow through the head. What a terrible way to go, man. What a terrible way to go. Man. Especially when, you know, you're supposed to be a hero, a legend, a warrior. And then you get wiped out the first 5 seconds of battle. He has a worm living in his head. Corpse pals. Dude, the game is straight out of like a Tim Burton movie, I swear. Like if you've ever seen a Corpse Bride, yeah, there's a scene where a little worm pops out the eyeball and she like grabs it and puts it back in. It's got that same kind of vibe. Jump down? I don't think so. Not yet. Corpse Bride and yep, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's amazing movies. Super rewatchable. There was another one that just came out too, I think, from like Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. Maybe not Johnny Depp. It has similar kind of Corpse Bride vibes. I feel like stumbling over my words. So, are you still enjoying the remake so far? I already heard that some people, of course, some people have already beaten it. People are saying about like 30 hours long for the main story, not really doing much else. I'm just slowly waiting, day by day by day. I'm happy a lot of people seem to be really enjoying it though. Like I'm trying super hard to stay away from spoilers, but when I get on Twitter, I haven't really seen any big spoilers. But I've seen a lot of people saying they really are liking it. Like it's a phenomenal game. Yeah, I'm sure if I focus on just pushing through and ignoring the side quests on quiet moments, I'd have finished as well. Yeah, you want to enjoy it though. You know? Like take some time. What's this? What's this? Mega Elixir. Jump down. Yes. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna struggle so much with that. I'm just gonna be like, gotta complete the story, but you just want to keep doing all the side quests. Gotta find more materia. Gotta find more weapons. I don't know if I've ever platinumed a game. Oh, just right away, you're gonna kill me. Oh. Oh, right, because they're all wearing like the lightning draining armor. I feel like right when I get it, I'm just gonna try so hard to platinum it. So Abe's Odyssey had a remake called New and Tasty. Its sequel, Abe's Exodus, is getting a remake called Soulstorm. Oh, cool. Cool. Got about 15 platinums and oh man, 15? Ooh. I don't know if I've platinumed anything, honestly. I guess I'm just such a casual kind of stroll through player. But do you think you're gonna platinum remake? You're gonna go for the platinum? Yeah, I think I'd be close to platinuming this one. It's just I gotta do like some bike event at the Gold Saucer, and then I think take Barrett on the date. I don't think that's a very good weapon. No. Spyro Trilogy oh man, the Spyro Trilogy, I loved those games. I pre-ordered that game. I was super stoked for that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna work at getting platinum for remake. Spider-Man PS4 is another. Haven't played Spider-Man on the PS4, but my god, people say that's like one of the greatest games of all time. I always see like Spider-Man up there with God of War, you know, for like best PS4 games. People love it. I'm also working on the original Final Fantasy VII Platinum. I think the hardest one is just getting Barrett to go on the date. Because if you screw it up, you gotta like restart. And the date sequence, that's like 15 hours into the game. I mean, it's a ways. Already got the Barrett date. You got the... Nice. That's the hard one. What was the other one? I think there was like get 99... Pretty much get like 100 million gil. That seems like a grind. Even with the all materia mastered. Because all materia is like, what, 2 million? That's a lot of grinding. There's a glitch to abuse at Cosmo Canyon. A glitch at Cosmo Canyon for what? Like for getting more gil? Or for the Barrett date? For Barrett's date. Interesting. Like, does it kind of guarantee that you'll go on a date with him? Kind of like overrides all the Aerith and Tifa stuff. Let's go up. Oh, wait. I think we go down, right? Yeah, I'll have to check on that Cosmo Canyon. Oh, I think it was the other way. Yeah, the Cosmo Canyon glitch? I don't know if I've ever... I was gonna say I don't know if I've ever played the game with like glitches and stuff, but I guess if you use the W item trick, then I guess that's technically a glitch, so I got no room to talk, I guess. There we go. There we go, okay. HP and MP restored. Alright, let's I'm thinking I have these armlets equipped though that drain all this fire, lightning, cold damage. I think that should help a ton with this fight. But we'll also, I think helping that with attack power will help too. Okay. I know I've died a couple times on this boss battle before. He's a tough one. Ugh. Urgh. Boss battle. Like, where's it coming from? Oh, right in front of me. All right. Shizo. I'm always like 50-50 if it's a good idea to use sadness or not, because it does help with damage. But being able to use their limit breaks, that'd be nice too, especially Meteor Rain. Definitely takes a lot longer to fill it up. And I think once we get one of the heads down, it has like the super attack that it's not able to do. Oh, thanks for healing. I'll take it. Alright, let's heal you up, Miss Yuffie. Oof. Ooh, good attack. Ooh. We're just hacking away. Alright, maybe we get Meteor Rain. Yes! Yeah, these armlets are super helping. Like absorbing all of the damage. Oh boy. Gotta heal up, Sid. Man, those X potions honestly are such a lifesaver. Because you get so many of them in Wutai. Like the Wutai area, like all the enemies drop them. It's been a lifesaver. Oh! It's gonna do a mega attack. It's gonna wipe out a huge chunk of my health. Gonna survive, Yuffie? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, we got this. We got this. We got this. Man, it loves that attack. Oh man. You got 3 turns? Let's, uh-oh. That might have been, yeah, that was the big attack. Oh, we survived. Nice. It's weird, man. It's like all these boss battles. I'm like, man, these are gonna be tough battles. And then just right away, I mean, I do a pretty good job of surviving. As Cloud just dies. I think it's because I don't have any materia equipped. It's just physical attacks I'm using, and I'm using the best weapons I get, so I'm actually doing some pretty decent attack damage. Oh boy. Jeez, my computer froze. I'm back now though. Awesome to have you back, man. We just beat Chizo, however you pronounce his name. Now we're just about to go to the Whirlwind Maze. Man, it's terrible when you're relying on your computer and then it just decides to, nope, you're done working right now. I have had that multiple times, so I feel ya. And I've had that a couple times. Anyway, the glitch allows you to quickly and easily build up Barrett's state number, but if you go too high, then it'll glitch out. Interesting. So what exactly do you do? I mean, I guess I could just easily look it up. Dragon. I'm trying to think of the moments you interact with Barrett in Cosmo Canyon. Unless it's like when everyone's sitting around the bonfire and you go and talk to him a million times. It's easier to look up on the further date mechanics. I'll definitely have to check it out. Knowing that helps a ton. Yeah, because before you'd have to go like every single option between Aerith and Tifa. You'd have to like pull up the wiki and cross-reference it, and it was a huge pain in the ass. I don't know. I didn't know that you could do a Yuffie though. So you can do Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, and Yuffie. Very interesting. Nah, Barrett is standing in a back room somewhere and you talk to him, say the right thing on the first option, then choose the wrong option for the second, and leave and re-enter. Interesting. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, where he's at. He's in I think the same area you get the full cure materia at later in the game. Like the little shop owner. And he's chilling there talking to him. Yeah, Yuffie is an optional date with a higher starting number than Barrett. So Barrett's the hardest one to get, essentially. I mean, I guess that would make sense if he's a man. You know, Cloud's probably like, what are you doing, Barrett? It'd be funny if at the end of the date with Barrett, if he gave Cloud a kiss on the cheek. Oh god, that'd be so funny. I think you're saying Yuffie does though, right? Like she gives Cloud a kiss at the end. Oh boy. Let's see. Barrett takes Cloud out to cheer him up since Cloud messed it up with every woman in the party. That's funny, like as a sorry the women don't like you, bro. Then you get her joke weapon. An old crater. For the Yuffie date, do you have to, is there a way to glitch it out? Or do you have to follow the like dating Wikipedia? Something fell out of the sky and crashed down here. Oh man, I'm having like itchy nose syndrome. leaving a scar on the planet. Even I know what's going on. The energy's been gathered here to heal the gash. Let's see. Next time the wound won't be so small. Man, so Genova came and created this gigantic crater. Wonder how she survived. Oh, what is this, grenade? Yeah. I hate these enemies. Yep. Oof. That hurt. Let's see. Genova did crash down from space since that's her way of entering a planet. This isn't her first planet. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely knew that she like crashed down, an alien and all that. Back to Sephiroth. This isn't her first planet. Cloud, wait for me. Please take me with you. You're going after Sephiroth, aren't you? Let me ponder. Lost a lot because of Sephiroth too, so please take me along. Don't say no, okay? Okay. So we'll have Yuffie. Yeah, and we'll unequip Sid. Let's see. Let's do the fire one, I think, is the one we want for Genova Death. Let's do this. I love how man, she's got some weak weapons. Alright, what do you got? Work glove. We will take that one. And let's see, maybe this one? Yeah, I think that'll be a good one. Okay. Man, I sure am thankful. Want to rest a while? Oh, can I not even... Oh, man. I can't even swap stuff with Sid. Whatever, it's all good. I think it was said somewhere that Genova lands on a planet, consumes its energy, and then rides the remains on the planet towards its next meal. Man. I wonder how much of that is like a euphemism for human beings, you know? Because when you think about it, when you listen to these people talk about wanting to populate the universe, populate the galaxy with human beings, I mean, is that what human beings are doing, kind of? Going planet to planet, consuming its resources, and then once we've killed the planet, then we move on to the next one. You know, playing this game this time around, like, I can just see so much symbolism. Receive Neo Bahamut. I see so much symbolism for stuff like climate change and, you know, corporate greed, and like there's so much under the story. Yeah, but I don't think humans plan to destroy a planet. We kind of build homes we can just stay at. I don't know, man. Some people love to make money off of destroying the world. There's a couple out there that like doing that. But yeah, that is super interesting though. Yeah, but I don't, yeah. We kind of want to build homes we can just stay at. Huh, I wonder if that's how Mars will become. Just chilling on Mars in our little dirt homes. Okay, we got it, cool. That is really interesting though, thinking about if this is not Genova's first planet. That's a dot exclamation. Every single time now I see Rufus dialogue, I always think of that voice from the abridged version. So I finally found you. Well, if humans populate Mars, then we'll have Earthlings and Martians. I wonder what it would be after. Plus, we'll need a new system for age, right? Right? Yeah, because you know, you probably have what, like 15-year-olds on Mars. That would be like 20-year-olds on Earth, because Mars goes around the sun at a different rate. So I finally found you. Unless we just keep aging every 365 days. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, ha 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 ha. This is incredible. This is the promised land the president has been searching for. But I'll be the one who gets it. Sorry, old man. That land is no one's. It's where the reunion will take place. They will all gather here. I wonder if we'll see Sephiroth. Let's see, it's like the joke that people born on the 29th of February only 1/4 the age of everyone else, right? My mom actually just got married a couple weeks ago on the 29th of February. And she jokes like, oh, we'll only celebrate our wedding once every 4 years. So, yeah, people are funny. We need to cross when the wind is calm or we'll get swept off. Sephiroth. Thank you for the high potion. Hoo-wah. And the ether. The third one of this little whirlwind thing is a pain in the ass. The one when it has like the lightning bolts. I think these black coats, don't spoil nothing, but I think these black coat reunion going back to Sephiroth type of people, I think those are the black ghosts in the remake. I definitely get a similar vibe from them. Like they're somehow related. It's like they kind of took all these robe sick Sephiroth people and changed them into these ghosts in the remake. I could totally be wrong. What does Aerith call them? The Whispers? Iron Knight. What a word, what a name for an attack. Greased Lightning. Greased Lightning. Let's see. Man, this part, when I played this when I was like 8 or 9 or whatever, this was one of the creepiest parts of the whole game. The whirlwind just has that color, you know? That eerie, creepy green. Did you ever watch, let's see, I don't know about the remake, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the robed figures are all people from Nibelheim. Like the ghosts of people Sephiroth has killed? Interesting. Oh, like in the original. Gotcha. Let's see, road figures are all people from Nibelheim. Yeah, I think I mean, anyone who did manage to survive was taken by Shinra. Yeah, like Cloud and Zack. Yeah, I think they're going back to Sephiroth, who's like they're somehow infected or contaminated with Genova cells. And that's the whole thing, is like all the Genova cell infused people around the world are all making their way up here. And what's that, I don't know, there's like a movie with, I think, like a bad guy character that like blows up or something, and then all like the little goo particles kind of start coming back together and rebuilding, like rejoining together. I kind of get that vibe. And experimented on like Cloud and Zack, though those two were special since they beaten Sephiroth. Yeah. Well, Zack was... I wonder why Zack didn't die. Or Cloud. Like, Cloud got skewered with Sephiroth's Mazemune. How in the world did he not die? Same with Zack. Like, Zack looked like he got struck down by Sephiroth. Tifa, like, how do these people not die? This is the end for all of you. So I wonder if this is Sephiroth killing the human people and then, like, taking the cells, like the cells will come back to him. This will be really cool to see in the remake, because obviously, like, that doesn't really do anything. He just knocked him off a cliff. But what if he, like, kills these morphed dead, like, sick humans? Like, I've come back for you, Sephiroth, I'm here. And then he, like, kills the human, and, like, somehow the Genova cells creep out of their body and slide onto him or something. Ooh, that'd be creepy. Let's see. So, like, the Iron Giant, Zack was Soldier First Class. He was super tough. Tifa had quite a bit of physical training. Cloud, I'm unsure, since I don't think Cloud ever got Soldier. Yeah, he didn't get anything. He was literally just an infantryman. Do they ever go into detail in Crisis Core why he didn't get into Soldier? I mean, I guess it could be as simple as in he just wasn't strong enough, or he was too weak or something. But I mean, Cloud's pretty tough. I mean, he is also infused with Mako and Genova at this point, but ooh, I've been sneezing today. I think Cloud just failed to qualify. This is the end. You're right. This is the end of this body's usefulness. I feel like in the original game at this point, the game probably could have done a little bit better job explaining that this Sephiroth was not really Sephiroth. Instead was Genova shapeshifted into Sephiroth. Because I'm sure, oh man, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm sure a lot of people at this point in the game are just a little bit more confused. Might still be nearby. Our purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. Ooh, and those are probably the Genova cells inside Cloud. I was just getting into it. Yeah, these are probably like the headaches he's having. Those who carry Genova cells. Master. Of course, Sephiroth. Oh, here he is. Ooh. He's like, I am so powerful. He's like, I got a big sword too. Here, take this third arm. Genova Death. Man, honestly, battling these Genova in the game, after seeing like those brief little shots in the remake of Genova, totally has changed my mind what Genova is. I thought, or at least like the look of Genova. I mean, I always got that it was like this creepy alien, but in the remake, dude, it's like, have you ever seen the movie Annihilation? It has like Natalie Portman in it, I think. It's a pretty new movie. It's directed by the same guy who did Ex Machina. There's these scenes in it where, yeah, there's these scenes in Annihilation where they're in this bubble, and this bubble is like mutating everything that's within this big bubble dome, and these animals just have like the skin getting worn off of them and like all their bones showing, and it's so graphic and meaty. And that same kind of feeling I got when seeing the trailer with Jenova in it. Man, she is just like, she's a monster. She is a straight zombie Resident Evil monster. See, Cloud is definitely special. While being manipulated with the Jenova cells, he still retains a certain amount of who he is. But it's possible if Zack's memory souls are mixed with Cloud, then maybe that's helping protect him. Yeah, the whole Zack Cloud infusion. I wonder how they're gonna do that. I don't know. I don't think I ever thought Zack was in Cloud's memories. I always thought it was like Sephiroth's voice calling to him. Like, you know, in the first bombing reactor, when he kind of gets those headaches, those flash moments. It's like, this isn't just any reactor. I guess I always thought that that was like Sephiroth through the Jenova cells kind of talking to him. Because I guess it totally could be Zack. Because some of those words or thoughts that Cloud has aren't exactly like bad. They're just kind of like warnings, like, hey, this isn't a normal reactor. So maybe it could be Zack. But then how would Zack be in his head like that? Oh man. She is hitting us. That moment in the first reactor was remnants from a removed cutscene. I think it was supposed to show the Nibelheim reactor there. It's from a removed cutscene. Interesting. So like Cloud is hearing that. Oh, let's see. Are we gonna die here? No, okay. It's like Cloud's hearing that. Like, this isn't a normal reactor, but it's not really specifically talking about the current reactor. More so like a memory, maybe? Because the reactor at Nibelheim with Jenova in it, it was not a normal reactor at all. But the first reactor, like the opening of the game, that is just like, that's just a normal reactor. There's nothing really special about that one. Ooh, yeah. The voice in Cloud's head could also be his actual self that is locked away, hidden beneath these false Zack memories. Maybe. Maybe. Man, just think of how bold storytelling this is. Like, even this whole Cloud subconsciousness, like, even not even from a video game perspective, just like storytelling in general, it's bold and it's out there, and it's like very creative way of having a character story arc. It is really bold, and this happened in a game 23 years ago. I don't know, it's just like, it's very different and very bold, and that's, I think, why I like it so much. Because yeah, it could be Zack talking to him, it could be Sephiroth talking to him, it could be Cloud himself, like the real Cloud, you know? Because like 99% of this Cloud is a fake Zack imagination, Jenova, Sephiroth manipulation. So maybe it really is like real Cloud in there. Like that 14-year-old Cloud boy telling Tifa he wanted to go to Midgar and join Soldier. So that's what it's all about. The Jenova reunion. Not Sephiroth? You mean all this time it wasn't Sephiroth we've been after? See this part right here. Yeah, this part like right here in the game, I think they just could have done a little bit better explaining what's going on. I'll explain later. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is beating Sephiroth. But Sephiroth he's here. The real Sephiroth is just beyond here. It's both incredibly wicked and cruel, but it's releasing a powerfully strong will from deep within the planet's wound. Received key item, black materia. Received meteor materia. Dude, that'd be cool. If we could actually use the black materia in like a smaller dose, that'd be cool. Black materia is back in our hands. Now all we have to do is defeat Sephiroth, and that'll be the end of it. Better not take the black materia any further. Why don't you give it to someone else to hold on to? I like Barret. Give the black materia to Barret. Yes. Damn, the pressure's on now. Don't give it to anyone. I'm counting on you. Let's find Sephiroth. We're going in first. You guys stay and watch. Let's see. So I think if a Jenova arm was destroyed at the boat, the other arm was destroyed after Aerith's death. The last part was probably the remaining part of the body. I feel like Kate Sith or Vincent would be the best at seeing through an illusion. Yeah, because Kate Sith is definitely just like just the robotic toy. Vincent is this vampire immortal being. I'll take care of the black materia. No matter what happens, I'll be right here. I love this part too, how it's a yellow materia, like a command materia, and it's MP Turbo, which is a support materia. So giving them the black materia would be best so Sephiroth's illusion couldn't steal it. I wonder how Vincent would have reacted. Like imagine... Yeah. But at the same time, Jenova can shapeshift into any being it wants. And Sephiroth does shapeshift into Tifa, event like in a couple minutes, telling Barret, like, hey, we're all going this way, or let's go this way. So maybe it's really Jenova who is shapeshifting into Tifa. I feel like a lot of these theories, these are all theories because of a lack of, in my opinion, because of a lack of good enough translation. Received poison ring, like all these theories we're having, like, oh, the memories could be Zack, it could be Jenova, it could be, oh, damn, you know, or like Jenova's arm, maybe threw the rest of the body at them, the last battle. I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to be cleared up in the remake. Because a lot of this is, you know, lack of body language, lack of good translation. So, I'm excited for a lot of clearing stuff up, you know? Oh, bad timing, Nick. Bad timing. I'm thinking we'll have just enough time to get to our Tifa wakes up in Junon. There's also only so much information you can think of when writing the story, what people think of after dealing with it. That is where all the theories come from. Right. But they know. You know, the people who, you know, Kitase and Nomura and Sakaguchi, like they know the story. Oh man, this one always kicks my ass. But it's like they know what they intended to be. They know who the voices in Cloud's head are. You know, they know all the ins and outs of Jenova and Sephiroth manipulation. So, I mean, they know what they wrote and what they believe it to be. So all they have to do is just, you know, translate it out into text. And now we have so much more storytelling ability. So, you know, maybe they originally did want the voices to be Zack in Cloud's head, and because of the lack of technology at the time, you know, they couldn't really express that as good as they wanted. So, well, we'll see. Yeah, they probably knew more than Nintendo does about the Zelda timeline. God. Zelda is so weird, man. I love so many of the Zelda games. In my opinion, Breath of the Wild is probably like top 3 favorite games of all time. Like, that game is life-changing. But yeah, the timeline. Watching videos on the timeline, reading theories about the timeline. You know, they just made the games and just kind of just made the world, made the story, made the setting, and didn't really think too much about the timeline maybe. And maybe 2 or 3 or 4 games in, they're like, how can we piece these together? Yeah, the Zelda timeline is all over the place. Oh, Breath of the Wild is amazing with all of its secrets and stuff, but goblins can ride bears. Man, Breath of the Wild is like... I truly believe Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game, and I do think it's better than Ocarina of Time. And I know so many people probably just getting so up in arms about that, but like, we bought a Nintendo, my wife and I bought a Nintendo Switch because she's a huge Zelda fan. She grew up playing Ocarina of Time. That was like her favorite game. That was her Final Fantasy VII. And she really wanted me to play Breath of the Wild, and just, I kept putting it off. I'm like, oh, I want to play God of War. No, I want to play Final Fantasy 15. And then when I finally played it, I was like, this is just a life-changing game. I like Majora's Mask better than I do too. To each their own. I can't wait for the Breath of the Wild sequel. Me too, man. Me too. Calm down, Tifa. Sephiroth is near. Anything could happen. Yeah, Breath of the Wild was like... It's almost a shame, because now every single game I've played after Breath of the Wild, there's a part of me that always compares it to Breath of the Wild. Like, even when I was playing the demo for Final Fantasy VII, and, you know, you got this big sword and you're, like, whacking the boxes and the boxes are flying. I'm like, why can't I pick the boxes up? Why can't I jump? Why can't I climb stuff? Why, when I hit the boxes, they fling everywhere? They don't break in half. You know, it's like Breath of the Wild's physics engine has, like, kind of ruined video games for me a little bit. The physics engine in that... You can be at the highest mountain and just glide anywhere, climb anything, you know, break any boxes. Like, the physics engine in that game alone has to make it like one of the top 5 greatest games of all time. But why Nibelheim? This is freaky, really freaky. But I do like Majora's Mask more than Ocarina. Majora's Mask is like the dark, freaky version of Ocarina of Time, in a cool way. Final Fantasy 15 you could jump, Final Fantasy 7 can't jump at will because the puzzle mazes would be ruined. Yeah. I love games though that you can jump. That's usually like when I can first start playing the game and I'm like playing with the controls. Usually the first thing is if I can figure out if I can jump or not. And every time I can jump, I'm like, oh yes, I can jump. I don't know why. I just like the ability to jump in video games. This is an illusion Sephiroth made up. He's trying to confuse us. It'll be alright. As long as we know it's an illusion, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come on, let's keep going. Yeah, you're right. Look. It's this moment in the game. It is this moment in the game when we as the audience realize Cloud is not as trustworthy as we thought he was. Alright, let's go. I've read some of the Zelda manga. Ocarina of Time gives a reason for Link having pierced ears and backstory. Does he not have pierced ears in Majora's Mask? Huh, Cloud's not here. You know, Yuffie also wasn't there for Cloud telling the story of Nibelheim. So how did she know Zack or Cloud was supposed to be the one coming up? I'm sure they probably mentioned it over their journey. That's interesting. Stop, Sephiroth. This is so stupid. Ha 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 ha. I don't want to be in an illusion. Let's get back to the real world. Cloud, it's just an illusion. Don't worry about it. What's next? Stop it already. Wow. I didn't know it was this bad. This is what actually happened 5 years ago. But it's probably not me that will come out of the Shinra mansion. He's gonna try and show us another stupid illusion. See, didn't I tell you? Adult Link has pierced ears, child Link doesn't, so Majora's Mask has no pierced ears. Oh! I don't know if I noticed that. Huh. What's the reason he ends up getting his ears pierced? Just want to get some bling bling in his ears? I don't know if I ever noticed that. Yeah, so when you wake up as Adult Link, it does have pierced, yeah. I don't know if I ever noticed that. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I don't want to. Watch this. Cloud, don't watch. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. What's wrong, Tifa? I told you before, right? As long as we know that it's just an illusion, there's no need to be scared. Hey, you alright? Oh, a dream, but it felt so real. Sephiroth, I know you're listening. I know what you want to say. That I wasn't at Nibelheim 5 years ago, that's it, isn't it? I see you finally understand. What are you trying to say is that you want to confuse me, right? But even making me see those things won't affect me. I remember it all. The heat of the fire, the pain in my body, and in my heart. Oh, is that so? Let's see. In the manga, he beat Shadow Link in Kakariko Village, saving people and proving himself as an adult to Impa, so it's a chic custom to pierce an adult's ears. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Interesting. That is pretty neat. When I was growing up, for whatever reason, my mom absolutely refused to let me get my ears pierced. She like completely would not allow it. She hated it. She hated the idea of it. So of course, right when I moved out, very first thing, like 1 week after moving out, I got my ears pierced. Good times. And then I took the earrings out after like 6 months. You're just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. Interesting. It's like Jenova is telling Cloud, you have Jenova cells in you, so you are not really controlling yourself. You're just trying to come back to the reunion, like the convergence of all the cells, which is like 50% true, but not entirely true. The backstory, so it was a wizard, a lizard Link? Oh, a lizard. I'm like, lizard Link? I don't know that one. A lizard that Link found as a child and befriended. Ganondorf, over the 7 years Link was sealed, corrupted it with his dark magic and turned it into a monster. Man, Ganondorf always gotta mess up everything. How can there be any meaning in the memory of such a being? What I have shown you is reality. What you remember, that is the illusion. Shrug it off. Cloud, Cloud. Do you understand? I don't want to understand. But I want to ask you one thing first. Why? Why are you doing this? Ha ha ha. I want to take you back to your real self, the one who gave me the black materia that day. Who would have ever thought a failed experiment would prove so useful? Hojo would die if he knew. Hojo. What does he have to do with me? So in the very first time you meet Sephiroth on the boat, he definitely has this like Cloud's asking him, like, Sephiroth, you're alive. What's going on? How are you? Kind of thing. And Sephiroth very obviously does not know who Cloud is. Like, who are you? Because it's not Sephiroth, it's Jenova. But it's here Sephiroth is talking very specifically to Cloud. So this is definitely Sephiroth, not Jenova, talking to Cloud. Piece by piece, right after Nibelheim was burnt. A puppet made of vibrant Jenova cells, her knowledge, and the power of the Mako. The power of the Mako. An incomplete Sephiroth clone, not even given a number. That is your reality. Pretty sure Cloud didn't get the tattoo because Zack escaped with them before the experiment was finished. Right. No, I totally agree with that. Like the little nail on the, what is it, like the tube they were in that said feeding time. Now's our time to escape. Cloud, don't listen to him. Cover your ears, close your eyes. What's wrong, Tifa? I'm not affected by it. I wasn't paying attention to him. All that talk of Hojo constructing you is a lie. Don't we have our memories together? Being kids together? Starlit nights? Haha, Tifa. Why are you so worried and scared by those words? Shall I show everyone here what's in your heart? You don't look well. Tifa, Sephiroth, right? Cloud. Why are you so scared? Don't worry about me, I'm alright. No matter how confused I am, I'll never believe a word that Sephiroth says. What's crazy is the sick guy in Sector 5 had a number 2 tattoo. That is right. This guy, this guy are sick? Yeah. So Red 13 must be related somehow to this. So is Red 13 infused with Jenova cells? Because he's number 13 in Hojo's experiments. But why isn't he affected by any of this reunion stuff? It's true that sometimes I can't figure out who I am. There's a lot of things muddled up in my memories. But Tifa, you said long time no see, Cloud, right? Those words will always support me. I'm the one you grew up with. I'm Cloud of Nibelheim. No matter how much I lose faith in myself, that is the truth. That's why you shouldn't be so scared. No matter what anyone else says to me, it's your opinion that counts. No, that's not true, Cloud. What's not? I'm the same Cloud you grew up with, aren't I? That's not what I mean. I don't know how to say it. Cloud, I need some time. Just give me a little time. Cloud, don't blame Tifa. The ability to change one's looks, voice, and words is the power of Jenova. Inside of you, Jenova has merged with Tifa's memories, creating you out of Tifa's memory. I think Red 13 questions it, but I think his tattoo is actually due to being experimented on with something else. Possibly Hojo did plan to put Jenova cells in him, but hadn't gotten to that part yet. Interesting. Maybe. Or maybe he didn't put Jenova cells in Red 13 because he was like supposedly the last of his species and he wanted to breed Red 13 with Aerith for some reason. To try to continue on the legacy, so he didn't want to do anything that might contaminate that or mess that up. I hope it'd be cool in the remake, like probably in part 2 or part 3 or whatever, if Red does start to question that, like, all these guys with tattoos are really sick and have Jenova cells. Do I have any of that? Or maybe there's more backstory as to why or why not. A boy named Cloud might have just been a part of them. Cloud, please don't think right now. Haha, think, Cloud. Cloud? Haha, excuse me, you never had a name. Shut up, Sephiroth. You still don't understand. Then... I love Sephiroth's, like, just... evil eyes. It's got that like evil green eye color. Do you remember the picture that we took before we headed for Mount Nebel? Tifa, you remember, right? But there's no way he would know. Now, what happened to that picture? The point of breeding Red 13 with Aerith was because Aerith had a normal lifespan, which was too short for experimenting on. Red 13's lifespan is over 500 years, so the plan was for a Cetra descendant with a 500-year lifespan. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Do you want to see it? It turned out pretty good. Cloud, don't. I should be in the picture. Even if I'm not there, no worry. This is just an illusory world Sephiroth made up. Man, could you imagine being a 500-year-old human? That's such a cool picture, honestly. Just as I thought, since Hojo also mentions that Aerith was inferior to her mother due to only being half Cetra, not a full one. Right, he does mention that, yeah. She's still Cetra enough to save the planet, though. This picture's a fake. The truth is in my memory. 5 years ago, I came back to Nibelheim to inspect the reactor. I was 16. The town hadn't changed at all. What did I do? Oh yeah, I saw my mom, I saw the people in town. Yeah, I went to Tifa's room. What a thing to admit. There, I played the piano. I looked in... What a thing to admit. I looked in the drawers. Spent the night and went to the reactor in Mount Nebel. I was excited about it, because that was my first mission after becoming first class in Soldier. That was Zack's first mission after becoming first class in Soldier. Soldier first class. Let's see. So obviously, as an experiment, you don't want each new one being less and less of a Cetra. Went to Tifa's room and still had... He did, yeah, he did. Man, I just love how nonchalantly he's like, yeah, I went to Nibelheim. I spent the night. We went to the reactor. I went in Tifa's room. I looked in the drawers. Just... I just imagine that, like, the Dr. Dre song, like, hold up. When did I enter Soldier? How did I join Soldier? Why can't I remember? That's right. I didn't have to worry about it because I was. Cloud? Let's go, Tifa. I'm alright. I love how he's like, I didn't have to worry about the memory of how I became a soldier. I just was a soldier. Dude, Scarlet looks like such a freaking badass in the remake. They so perfected her. Her and Heidegger. Rufus looks... He's definitely got that rich boy vibe to him going. Wow, that's amazing. But Scarlet just looks amazing. And Scarlet and Heidegger. They just did such a phenomenal job. Oh, there's Sephiroth. It's all materia. The outside is rich with Mako energy. The inside is a treasure trove of materia. This truly is the Promised Land. There is no such thing as the Promised Land. It's a legend, an old wives' tale. It's utterly ridiculous. I haven't reached Palmer yet, but I'm disappointed in the trailer. He complains about running out of butter rather than wanting lard in his tea. Yeah, maybe butter's more of a Western thing. Like, I've never heard anybody want to put butter in their tea. I haven't really heard of people putting lard in their tea either, but butter seems a little bit more Western friendly, if that's the word I want to use. I wonder in the Japanese version if it's butter as well. Like if you did the Japanese voice acting, like if he also says butter. Everything's as I imagined it to be. Isn't it splendid? I think they changed it to butter because the average person might not know what lard is. Yeah, no, I probably. I mean, they're pretty similar, you know? It's like, do we want butter that everyone knows? Or lard that 30% of people know? It's still weird. Have you ever put butter in your tea? I've never put butter in tea. It doesn't sound good at all. Put sugar in tea, but not butter. Nope, I've had honey in tea. Yeah, why didn't they use, if they were gonna change it from lard, why didn't they change it to like honey? Oh, me running out of honey for my tea. It is that kind of dullness that makes you a second-rate scientist. Ooh, harsh words, Rufus. What's happening? It's coming from within the wall. Something's in there. It's moving. Weapon. And it really does exist. I didn't believe it. What does this mean? Weapon. A monster created by the planet. They appear when the planet's in danger and destroy everything. That's what was started in Professor Gast's report. I never saw that report. Where is it? Here, right here. You keep a lot of things to yourself. Let's see. Nope, dear God, Rufus doesn't want to die. All weapons appeared except for Omega. Alright, he's probably freaking out. He's like, what is going on? You think I can just bribe him with some money? I don't think they work that way. Are Cloud and the others alright? But what's up with that? One little piece of materia destroying the planet. What the hell was that? Who took my sunglasses? Huh? Hey, guys. Where are we? Where did we end up? Barrett, you're here. I'm so glad. Tifa. Something's weird here. It got pitch black all of a sudden and everyone disappeared. Everyone's waiting. Cloud's in trouble. Please come. Help us. Over there. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. But let's just get on with it. I don't know. He's thinking. He's like, Tifa, you're weird. Hee. And remember. The black materia. Oh boy. I like how Red 13 stretches right there. Who's a good boy? It's a trap. Yes. Cue the gif of General Akbar. It's a trap. Because it wasn't a female, it's a male. Right, Mr. President. Got a bad feeling about this place. Maybe we should go back to our ship now. We need to prepare for the inspection anyway. It's like, where do you come from? Hey, oh, where did you come from? Don't know. I don't know who I am. Going through an existential crisis. This place is gonna get rough. Better leave things to me and get out of here while you still can. Leave things to you? I don't know what you mean. I love how they just appear right next to their biggest enemies and he's just like, hey, I remember you. Where did you come from? When mommy and daddy love each other very much, Stork just drops you off. This is where the reunion is happening, where everything begins and ends. Cloud. Hey, we're here to help you. Anyone? Okay. Interesting, okay. Thanks, Barrett. Where's the black materia? Cloud, it's safe. I have it. I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. Can't hear my voice? Are you alright? Okay then, here. Had a lot of pressure holding this thing. Thanks. Leave the rest to me. Now I'm gonna go give it to Sephiroth and destroy the world. High five. Everyone, thanks for everything. And I'm sorry. 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 If they can't hear your voice, why not run over and stop them? Right? Especially you, Tifa. I'm really sorry. You've been so good to me. I don't know what to say. Right, like couldn't she just knock him out? Never lived up to being Cloud. Tifa, maybe one day you'll meet the real Cloud. This is where if you're Barrett, you're like, okay, something's going on. I'm gonna knock his spiky head over. Ha ha ha, this is perfect. Means that my experiment was a complete success. What number were you, huh? Where's your tattoo? Professor Hojo, I don't have a number. You didn't give me one because you said I was a failed experiment. What the? You mean only a failure made it here? Oh yeah, he is completely done right here. Yep, he's I think he's still there a little bit, but he's just like, it's over. I can't control this. Sorry everyone. I'm a failure. Like he's in that mentality. Professor, please give me a number. Please, Professor. Shut up, miserable failure. Alright, I'm just gonna float into the sky since I'm a miserable failure. Bye. Who was that? Hojo is annoyed because it means his goal happened through chance, not because of what he planned. Right. He thought he was all smart and he was the one kind of leading everything here, and it just, nope, just happened by chance. He's a Sephiroth clone I created after the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. Genova cells and Mako, with my knowledge and skills, have been combined with science and nature to bring him to life. I'm not wild about the failure part, but the Genova reunion theory has now been proven. You see, even if Genova's body is dismembered, it will eventually become one again. That's what is meant by Genova's reunion. I've been waiting for the reunion to start. 5 years have passed, and now the clones have begun to return. I thought the clones would begin to gather at Midgar, where Genova is stored, but my predictions were not entirely correct. Genova itself began to move away from the Shinra building. Because Genova's not the main one in charge. But being the genius that I am, I soon figured it out. You see, it was all Sephiroth's doing. Yep. Imagine if Final Fantasy VII Abridged Vincent hadn't been there. I'm sure Spider Friends would have stayed quiet. Oh, right? Like, if you have Vincent in your party, this would be the perfect opportunity, because I had Tifa and Yuffie, and they both popped up right there. Dude, if Vincent was there, that would be his opportune moment to pull his gun out on Hojo. Or his spiders. Sephiroth is not just content to diffuse his will into the life stream. He wants to manipulate the clones himself. Yes, that was how it got started. I wondered where the clones were going, but I was never able to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out either. The one thing that I did know was that Sephiroth was at their final destination. I wasn't pursuing Sephiroth. I was being summoned by Sephiroth. Oh boy, all the anger and hatred I bore him made it impossible for me to ever forget him. That and what he gave me. Sephiroth? Sephiroth, I'm here. And I brought you the black materia. Show yourself to me. Where are you? Did somebody say black materia? Sephiroth. So we finally meet again. I wonder if in Crisis Core, if Sephiroth and Cloud have any relationship at all, or if the only real relationship they have is Sephiroth destroying Cloud's hometown and then Cloud killing Sephiroth. Did you see it? It's Sephiroth, so he is here. This is perfect. Both Genova's reunion and Sephiroth's will. They won't be diffused into the life stream, but gathered here. What are you so happy about, Professor? You know what this means, don't you? Cloud has the black materia. Sephiroth is going to summon Meteor. Every single person is going to die. Whatever I say now is too late. Too late. We must evacuate. I want you all to come with me. There's still so much more I want to know. Yo, Cloud, stop. Don't do it. Man, Barrett always starts with the yo. Yo, Cloud. Pretty sure the only time Cloud and Sephiroth met was at the Nibelheim mission, but Sephiroth wouldn't have paid him, a lowly infantryman, any attention. Totally agree. You have like the most powerful warrior in the entire world, and then just a lowly Shinra grunt. You know, I mean, of course, Cloud probably looked up to him like, oh my god, this is the guy, this is Sephiroth. But to Sephiroth, Cloud was a nobody, which probably really pisses him off that he got killed and put in this position by a nobody. Oh, yep, that was it. Man, that is such a cool scene, don't you think? That's such a cool scene. I love seeing all the weapons come out and just like how massive they are compared to the high wind, compared to everyone. Let's see, are you gonna get the red or blue submarine? I think it's the red one, whichever one allows me to keep the huge materia. Because I think you start in the gray one, right? I think it's like the silver gray one you start in, and the red one is the one that has the huge materia. Cloud. Yeah, that's such a cool scene. Like seeing Emerald come out, Ruby weapon come out, Diamond weapon. It's cool. The planet is pissed off, and it's got monsters to help. I didn't know what to do. I was always like that. What's the matter? Oh. Poor kid. Oh. Are you alright? Oh. Tifa? Tifa? Tifa. Man, so it was like Tifa. Let's see. Blue-gray one for winning the submarine minigame, red one for failing it and going on an extra mission to steal it. So Cloud definitely had that ooh ah ugh vibe, you know, of like the end of Crisis Core where he's super sick. I did wonder, like, how does he go from being so sick, you know, virtually like a walking vegetable almost? How does he go from that to being essentially ready for the bombing mission? Looks like Tifa really kind of pulled him out of it. That's right, I'm Cloud. Is it really you, Cloud? I never thought I'd find you here. Yeah, it's been a while. He's like trying to be so cool. You don't look well. Yeah? It's nothing. I'm okay. I like how he freaks out when she turns away. How long has it been? Because she's probably thinking, what, like 7 years since you told me you were leaving? He's like, oh, it's been 5 years. He's like, 5 years? It's Cloud's strength of will. Yeah, because he's like, yeah, it's been 5 years. What is it? Remember Nibelheim? It's really been a long time. Actually, it's been 7 years. You joined Soldier, but quit after the Sephiroth incident. Now you're a mercenary. Told me a lot about what happened after you left Nibelheim, but something was wrong. Felt there was something strange about the things you talked about. All the things you didn't know that you should, and other things you shouldn't know that you did. Wanted to make sure. Then I heard you were going far away. And I didn't want that. Because in Tifa's world, Cloud is the very last person from her childhood. Cloud's like, if everyone you ever knew died or got killed or something, and then just all, and she's probably going around thinking like, all my friends are gone, my family's gone, my hometown is gone, I have nothing. And then just this one random guy pops up, an old friend, and she's like, you're alive. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like just reading through line by line and not kind of rushing through and just kind of ingesting it a bit more. Like for Tifa, Cloud is so important to her. He's the last thing of her childhood, you know? Last thing she has is the boy she had a crush on. Man, but if you look at the, like during his subconscious part, the way she treated him when he was a kid, it did not seem like they were really friends much. It seemed like Tifa was the cool kid in town and, you know, kind of had the group of cool kids around her, and Cloud was the outcast. Cloud really liked her. He wanted to be a part of the group. They didn't want Cloud to be in the group. He was the loser. He was the nobody. And Cloud just wanted to feel fulfilled. Just wanted to be more. He's like, I gotta be great, so I'm gonna be Soldier. Well, not at first, but I think it was when Cloud followed Yep and protected Tifa up the mountains. Yep, nobody else went with her except Cloud. And at that point, Tifa was like, you're something. You're a pretty cool guy. And I think after that, when he got better, probably a few weeks after that incident, that's when he asked her on the water well and gave her the news. That's why I told you about the avalanche job. I wanted to be with you and watch you. Yeah, because imagine Tifa, she's probably like, so good to see you. You told me you were leaving to go to soldier on the water well, and here you are. He's like, yeah, do you remember the Nibelheim incident and Sephiroth burning everything down? And she's like, you weren't there, dude. How do you remember that? Yeah, because Cloud, like, truly at this point believes he was there. And Tifa's just like, how do you know these things? How do you remember me? Like, we haven't seen each other in so long. Or in 7 years. Huh? Oh, she's waking up. The glare. You'll be better soon. You've been asleep for a long time. I'm hungry. Hey, why don't you ask? About him. There is a bad translation with Johnny that makes it seem that he is Cloud's and Tifa's childhood friend. Yeah, Johnny's interesting, because in the very beginning, even when you go to the Honeybee Inn and he's kind of chilling there, he's like, yo, you're Tifa's childhood friend, right? I think there's a lot of that in this game, unfortunately. I mean, luckily the story is good enough to still cut through without, or even with the bad translation, but I'm really excited to see them like revise the translation, and hopefully there's more and more things that just kind of make a little bit more sense from a dialogue perspective, because I'm scared. Don't worry, I don't know what happened to Cloud either. Guess I shouldn't tell you not to worry. None of them know if he's alright either. He's still alive, right? How long was I asleep? Let's see now. As we're talking about bad translation. Let's see now. Must have been about 7 days. What about Sephiroth? You ain't over it yet? Remember that huge light in the northern cave? Since then, the crater's been surrounded by a huge barrier of light. Everyone knows Sephiroth sleeps in that big hole protected by the barrier. We can't do a damn thing about it. We just gotta wait till he wakes up. And on top of that, some huge monster called Weapon's been on a rampage. Weapon? Remember that huge monster that was with Sephiroth at the bottom of the crater? Well, it's up here now. They say it's some legendary monster from the past. Weapon protecting Sephiroth? Dunno. But he's up here going around tearing stuff up. Right now, Rufus fighting it. I hate to say it, but he's got guts. See, it is mentioned in the On the Way to a Smile after Final Fantasy VII and Edge City is built, Johnny sets up a bar just outside it called Johnny's Heaven. Oh boy. Oh boy. Johnny's Heaven. Maybe he secretly got a big crush on Tifa. I mean, who doesn't got a big crush on Tifa? We should have been the ones to destroy it, but we ain't got no time. Time. Hey, how about Meteor? Yeah, about that Meteor. Imagine looking up in the sky and seeing that. Do we have to give up? Dunno. I thought Cloud would show up to save you all. Professor Hojo wanted to check up on Cloud too. What are you gonna do to Cloud? Sephiroth's alter ego. Meteor has been summoned. Essentially, it's all but over now. So, there's no need for you now. Let's see, no, maybe there is an important task for you. Oh, President, preparations for the public execution are complete. Execution? What are you gonna do by executing us? You ought to be executed for causing the situation. People are ignorant. they'll feel better as long as someone is punished. I like how they're gonna execute them when everyone's gonna die in like 5 days anyways. I take back what little praise I had for this damn jackass. Well, enjoy your last moments together. I'll tie your arms now. See, Johnny's infatuation with Tifa has transformed into an open admiration of her tenacity to start a new life after all she has gone through. Although he does not realize it, Johnny loses customers to Tifa due to telling his patrons how much she inspired him. Oh, nice. So is it like a love infatuation, or just like she's my hero and I want to be like her type of infatuation, you know? Ooh. I mean, it could be both. Tifa's gorgeous. She is such a badass. Ooh. He had a crush on Tifa during the game. That's probably why he mentions, oh, you're Tifa's childhood friend, right? At a Honeybee Inn. Oh man. Well, I'm definitely a little bit past time-wise where I was kind of shooting for today, but definitely got a lot done. Got farther than I was hoping I would, which is awesome. But I'm probably gonna call it today, Cage. Thanks for hanging out always, man. It's super fun to talk to somebody, super fun to learn stuff I didn't already know, you know? So cool to talk to somebody that has some cool insights to the original, the remake, all of that. I'm super excited for the remake myself. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Good work on the game so far, really appreciate it. So I'll be here this time tomorrow, so be sure to stop by and chat a little bit more about what's going on. And anyone else watching, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you liked what you watched and you want to continue to follow, be sure to follow us on Twitch, follow on Twitter, on YouTube, all of that, same username everywhere. So I'm gonna head out now. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace out. All right.